everybody has their natural habitat, okay, their food source, etc. Okay, so but here what is happening here is because we are disturbing its habitat. So this, because of this reason, the fish are dying. Okay, and even we are use various chemicals to increase the production that like we have. So because of that, there is a loss of habitat, and it is a critical condition for the fish. So before going into the aquaculture actual subject, so what we can do and all that things, first we should know the biology of fish, their food habits, their reproductive nature. So if we know everything, then we can actually predict the solution. It is not that just we simply know, like discuss the problem. It is the solution that we have to give. Okay. So here, how the population structure. So before that, like what we have to study is morphometry, length weight relationship, condition factor, reproduction, food and feeding habits, etc. We will discuss each and everything in detail. So first is population structure. So what is a population in general? It is a group of individuals belonging to the same species, whether it is a fish or human beings or whatever it is. The term population indicates a group of organisms or individuals which belong to same species. Okay, and the population may be comprised of a number of shoals inhabiting a particular fishing ground or geographical area separated from the other population. Okay, that means shoal means a group of fish. Okay, so here a group of fish which are living in a particular geographical area. Like see, even the fish in different continents, they will have different properties because of environmental factors. So and in different rivers or different ponds or whatever it is, so different geographical locations or areas which are separated from the other population of the same species. So you can see like same species of fish may remain in, like suppose if you take example India and America. So you can find same species of fish in both India and America. Okay, but they're geographically separated. This is because of distributional range. Okay, so that means this is called as population. So that is American fish population, this is Indian fish population, like that we call them as population. So a population has a definite structure with respect to its size, age composition of the individual. Excuse. So the size and all these things may vary because of the environmental factors. Okay, they will have a definite structure. So if you take suppose a region, okay, and you take any fish from that population, they will have some similarities between them. And thus, at any given time, a population is characterized by sex dominance, age dominance, and year class dominance. Okay, so that means they will have a specific sex dominance means male and female. One will be dominant. Okay, and the other is age of the fish. Then year class. Year class means how many eggs or fish they brood in a particular given year. That is called as year class. So all those fish which are coming in that year, they will have the same age. Okay. So a year class denotes the fish stock. So here as we are discussing it as a commercial aspect, we should take it as a stock. Okay, of particular species at any given time belonging to the spawning and or brooding you can call of particular year. Okay, right, like as we just simply say like all those who born in same year, they will have same age, right? So in the same way, but here in like in case of human beings, we also take consideration of date, time, like that. But in the fish, all those fish who are born on that year, they will have the same age of particular year class are born in the same year. So the proportion of different age groups of fish in a catch or in a population is called age composition. So all, even if you take a population, all won't have same age, right? So they will have, yes, any doubt? Mute your microphone. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me at the end, or you can just stop and ask. Okay. Okay. So in the population also, all fish won't have same age, right? They will have different age groups. So this is called as age composition. So what is the composition of age? Some will be 10 years, some will like that. Okay. Example I'm telling. Then usually length. Okay. Length of the fish is directly related to the age. Okay. So those fish who have identical age, like suppose 1 year. So all those fish who have 1 year of age, they will be approximately same length. Okay. That means according to length, we can calculate the age of a fish. Okay. However, size variation may occur between the sexes, like male and female, even though same species. Okay. That is the only difference. A certain degree of size overlapping has been found in many species. So even in different species also, we can see the size overlapping. Means two species may look of same length like that. Okay, this, so that means you have to remember that size or length of a fish is directly proportional to its age. Okay, and it vary according to maybe sexes. Okay. And regular sampling of particular species of fish by landing centers or markets, it is possible to prepare age composition of the stock. Like those who they prepare the stock, like they should note the age. So that age is calculated. We don't know. Like suppose you go to a market, fish market. By looking at the fish, you don't know what is the age because so they may be catched by someone else and they may be or brooded like it is, you exactly don't know what is the age. So the length, based on the length of the fish, actually we can calculate the age. So the number of individuals in each group should be calculated separately for number of years. Okay. So the size of each year class at the beginning of each year and fishing mortality has to be recorded. So what is the mortality? It is the death. Okay. So like how many fish are dying? Okay. So that also per year. You have to note that. That means starting how many fish are there and how at the end of the throughout the year. So how many are dying? So that we have to record. Okay. Then estimation of population size. So how can you estimate the size of the population? So this is mainly for the calculation of total mortality. Mortality is the death. This is due to the either natural causes or fishing. So anything can happen. Anything can be the reason of the mortality. Okay. And the total catch bear a relation to the abundance in population. Like how many fish. So what are the factors which are causing to the, which are resulting in the death of the fish? So to calculate that, actually we will get the population size. Okay. So while calculating the total mortality rate, so the total mortality rate is given by the small r, and first age frequency curve should be drawn. And then estimation of population can be done. So here C indicates total catch divided by total catch by the mortality rate divided by, C by R. So total catch divided by mortality rate. So that means total how many are there in the population first, initially, then how many are dying. So according to that, we will get the size of the population. Okay, this is about the what is the population of fish and how can we calculate. The next is morphometry. So morphometry or morphology is nothing but how um, you know how the organs are aligned. So what is the body structure and all these things. So there are many isolated disciplines in fish biology, of which the study of morphometry is related to the study of mode of life of the organism. So because, see, the mode of life is definitely dependent on the structure of the organism. Okay, because see, the organisms which are living in water, they will have, like fish, they'll have gills, but not lungs. But those who are living on earth, they'll have lungs, but no gills. So that means the structure of the organism is directly related to the mode of life, how it is living, where it is living. So what is the function of that organ and all.
Madam, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Madam, tell me, Telugu medium explain. Telugu medium student, ma'am. Telugu medium में बोलो थोड़ा 1 minute. Explain करो.
తెలుగు మీడియం క్లాస్ కూడా ఉంది కదా, మీరు ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంలో రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకున్నారా?
తెలుగు మీడియం క్లాస్ అది రావట్లేదు మేడం, అది ఆగిన, అది మీటింగ్ చేసినా రావట్లేదు క్లాసెస్.
ఓకే ఓకే, జస్ట్ మధ్య మధ్యలో నేను తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. ఓకే, అదర్స్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్, రైట్?
మేడం సారీ మ్యామ్, వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ నేమ్ మ్యామ్?
ధాత్రి.
ఓకే
ఓకే, అంటే ఏం లేదు, మార్ఫాలజీ అనేది అంటే బాడీ స్ట్రక్చర్ ని బట్టి మనం ఎలా ఉంటాము అనేది ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్. ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఫిష్ వాటర్ లో ఉండే వాటికి ఏంటి, గిల్స్ ఉంటాయి, అంటే మన బాడీలో కొన్ని ఆర్గన్స్ కూడా మాడిఫై అవుతాయి అకార్డింగ్ టు మనం ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాము, ఎట్లా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాం అనే దాన్ని బట్టి. ఓకే, ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్?
Yes, ma'am.
ఓకే, ఆల్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ తెలుగు?
No, ma'am. No.
ఓకే ఓకే, ఐ విల్ రిపీట్ ఇన్ some important points, I will repeat in Telugu and English. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So it is a size and shape of the organism. Okay? So size and shape of the organism is important. Sorry, where I am. It's a fundamental for the living organism and morphological variation that may occur due to environmental factors. అంటే సైజ్ అండ్ షేప్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గానిజం అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ మనకి. సో ఈ ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ వల్ల అవి మాడిఫై అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, లైక్ అంటే మీకు ఎవల్యూషన్ ఐడియా ఉంది కదా, లైక్ యూ ఆల్ నో ఎవల్యూషన్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్
Yes,
ఆల్
ma'am.
అబౌట్, yes, it is all about survival. Means if the environment changes, even the organism try to change its body structure or like that, right? Function. So ante kada, like environmental factors మారుతూ ఉంటే size and shape కూడా మారుతూ ఉంటాయి, and then function కూడా మారుతూ ఉంటాయి. Okay, so here this is called morphometry. Okay, so how can we determine morphometry? Biometric index. So biometrics index is nothing but it is the relationship between the total length, each character and its relation to the length. అంటే మనం ఇందాక చెప్పుకున్నాం లెంత్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని, ఎందుకంటే లెంత్ ఈజ్ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ద ఏజ్. సో ఓన్లీ ఏజ్ కాకుండా ఓకే, అదర్ పారామీటర్స్, అదర్ బాడీ పారామీటర్స్ ఎలా లెంత్ తో రిలేట్ అవుతాయి అనే దాన్ని బయోమెట్రిక్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటారు. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? లైక్ what is the relationship between the each character as well as the total length, that is called as biometric index. Okay, so I'm not going in depth, okay, but here I'm not showing any calculation here, but you can just follow definition and formula, that's enough. Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
yeah, so a constant index in any of these biometric indices indicates that the growth of the character in relation to the length. So that is, you can just write the simple definition. Don't go complicated ga em rayakandi. Each character, okay, any character you take, what is its relation to the length, total length? So that will give you the biometric index. Okay. So here we have morphometric and meristic characters. So morphometric means size, like morphology means how the organs are located. See, మనకి like for example, ఇప్పుడు మనకి హెడ్ ఉందని, బ్రెయిన్ ఉందనుకో, ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది, పైన ఉంటుంది అంటే మీ కెన్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద మన స్ట్రక్చర్ అది. సో హార్ట్ విల్ బి ఆన్ ద లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్, ఓకే, బ్రెయిన్ విల్ బి ఇన్ ద హెడ్. సో ఇది అనేది మనకి 2 hands 2 legs. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద మార్ఫాలజీ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. The same way we'll have the morphology for fish. It will have fins, it will have a tail, it will have the structure here. So these are morphometric characters. Meristic characters means we have vertebrae. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఫిష్ కి స్కేల్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా పైన, రైట్? Fish will have scales. So even that will be calculated, number of scales. Okay. So or number of vertebrae in fish, like number of scales, all these will be calculated. They are called as meristic characters. Okay. So this is the formula. Okay. Y, capital Y is equal to A plus BX. So Y is the variable character. Okay. Like length or head length, total length, etc. A, small a is the constant value. That will be constant, the value. Small b is the regression coefficient. So regression model, these are statistical models. So how they calculate, okay? Don't go in depth, you will get confused. Just remember the formula and what it indicates, okay? X is the total length. Okay, now here you have to calculate the A and B, right? The next is length and weight relationships. Okay, I told you like length is important. Even weight of the fish is also important. Okay, because we can actually calculate many things. అంటే లెంత్ వెయిట్ తెలిస్తే మనం చాలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చు. అంటే ఫిష్ ఏజ్ ఏంటి అవన్నీ కూడా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, సో టోటల్ లెంత్ ఈస్ closely related to weight, age, maturity, etc. So I told you like length. Okay, so length is related to age. I told you all that. And even weight, maturity, etc. also. Just hold for a second. Yeah, sorry. So here, so if we know one thing, we can calculate the other thing, right? If we know the length, we can calculate the weight, age, maturity of the fish, like how much mature it is, new fish or old fish, all this we can calculate, okay, by simple thing. And this length weight relationship will give you more information. So here you have some examples. Weight of elementary canal is used, or elementary track is used for the estimation of feeding intensity. Okay, means elementary canal or elementary trial di manaki track di manaki length తెలిస్తే మనము అది ఫీడింగ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఎంత ఫీడింగ్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటి అనేది తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, అలానే గొనాడ్స్ ఒక వెయిట్ తెలిస్తే మనకి ఎన్ని ఫిష్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది, దాని కెపాసిటీ ఏంటి అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. అలాగే లివర్, ఓకే, లివర్ వెయిట్ తెలిస్తే మనకి లివర్ కండిషన్ ఎలా ఉంది అనేది అసెస్ చేస్తుంది. Got it? So that means why length and weight relationship is important, because the length and weight, they will give you different information. Okay. So the analysis of length weight data describes mathematically. Okay, mathematically we can calculate. Okay. So overall, we can actually estimate the fatness, general well-being, gonad development, etc. Okay, so all this formula no need. Okay, just you can only this below one I'll tell. So even here you have ponderal index. Okay, so these variations, they have some basic law which is nothing but the sorry, first see students, first you decide whether I should tell in Telugu or English.
English, ma'am. We can't understand Telugu.
I'm also repeating in English. Now, one person is not understanding English.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we go for fish food and feeding, ma'am? Because aquaculture is very much lengthy, ma'am. Just somewhat important points you tell and we will go.
Yeah, we will do that, but everybody should understand, no? All if I without basics, if I directly go into that, see, if I directly tell what is feeding food means, if I don't know what is the relationship to its length or weight, so directly some people can't understand, right?
Ma'am, we are only 2 people here in the class.
How
Okay,
many
ma'am.
are there? 5 members. Okay, 3 are there, no?
We are there, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Madam, majority Telugu medium student, madam, 2 members. One English medium student. How can 2 estimate one Telugu medium?
So that's okay. I will explain both in English and Telugu. Simple terms అయితే అండర్స్టాండ్ అవుతాయి కదా.
ఓకే మేడం ఓకే
ఓకే, ఇఫ్ కాంప్లికేటెడ్ టర్మ్స్ మీకు ఏమైనా అండర్స్టాండ్ కాకపోతే ఆపండి, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే మేడం
ఓకే, ఇవాళ ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అంటే లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ అవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి కొంచెం స్లోగా వెళ్దాం. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ నుంచి ఓకే విల్ గో ఫాస్ట్ బికాస్ ఐ ఆల్సో షుడ్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. ఓకే, today I will just discuss you brief things. From next class I will just go to the only important topics. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is length weight relationship. You understood, no? So I'm skipping all these formulas. If you can just read. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Come to me in the next class. Okay. So nothing is there. Like we have different factors to calculate something. Like we'll get some information from length and weight. That you understood, no? Okay, next is condition factor. So what is condition factor? Okay, so individual variations from general weight relationships are studied by the condition. Okay, that means we have general length weight. See, we estimate some length weight relationship, right? అంటే మనకి ఏంటి ఒకటి మనకి హైపోథసిస్ ఉంటుంది, లైక్ ఇంత ఉండాలి లెంత్, ఇంత వెయిట్ ఉండాలి. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఎనీ డీవియేషన్ ఇస్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as condition. Okay, any variation, we'll have some hypothetical value of length and weight. So from that value, if there is any individual variation, then we will give the general name that is called condition. So that is studied by this condition factor. Okay, this is also called as K factor. So this is the formula. So this is every season we have to calculate, and sex wise, that is in males and females, and also in the size we have to calculate. Then relative condition factor. Okay, so relative condition or over the condition factor. So why relative condition is important? Because so all the condition factors, they will give the variations in food supply, sexual condition, etc. But they are not calculated connected to the length. But relative condition is giving you the relationship between the length as well as the condition. Got it? ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? అంటే కండిషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ అనేది ఓన్లీ ఒక కండిషన్ గురించి ఇస్తుంది, ఎంత వేరియేషన్ ఏముంది అనేది. కానీ లెంగ్త్ తో దాని రిలేషన్ ఎలా ఉంది అనేది కరెక్ట్ గా తెలియదు. సో దానికోసమని మనం రిలేటివ్ కండిషన్ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. నౌ వి విల్ గో టు ద ఫిష్ ఫుడ్ అండ్ ఫీడింగ్. సో హియర్ for the nourishment. First, we should know what the fish eats. Okay, then only we can act. If you want to culture, if you want to like take up aquaculture, first we should know what is its food habits, right? So what are the influences? So to gain more knowledge about the like about their feeding behavior or feeding habits. So natural fish foods. So natural fish ఏం తింటాయి అంటే planktons, nectons, benthos, detritus. So planktons are nothing but the tiny plants or animals. Okay, drift in the currents. Plankton అనేవి చిన్న ముక్కలు లాంటివి వాటర్ లో ఉండేవి. Okay, small plants. So these newstons are nothing but the community organisms. అంటే ఇవి పైన ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, న్యూస్టన్ అనేవి. ప్లాంక్టన్స్ అనేవి లోపల ఇట్లా కొట్టుకుని వస్తుంటాయి, కరెంట్స్ లో ఉంటాయి.
ప్లవకాలు మేడం,
సారీ,
ప్లవకాలు.
okay, I don't know exact term, but okay, if you know, you understood know what it is. So
Okay,
so
madam.
based on the chlorophyll presence or absence, అంటే chlorophyll ఉందా లేదా అనే దాన్ని బట్టి actually we have phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. Phytoplanktons are of plant origin, plant నుంచి వచ్చినవి. Zooplanktons are animal origin or animal నుంచి వచ్చినవి. Okay, euplanktons are the true or living planktons, and pseudoplanktons are the false or non-living planktons. So euplanktons అనేవి నిజంగా లైవ్ ఉన్న ఫార్మ్ లివింగ్ ఉన్నవి. Zooplanktons అనే pseudoplanktons అనేవి actually they are false. Okay, so again these euplanktons are again classified into nanoplanktons, microplanktons, and macroplanktons based on their size. So nanoplanktons are less than 0.03 millimeters. Okay, nanoplanktons అనేవి less than 0.003 millimeters కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటాయి. మైక్రోప్లాంక్టన్స్ అనేవి 0.03 to 3 millimeters సైజ్ లో ఉంటాయి. మ్యాక్రోప్లాంక్టన్స్ అనేవి 3 millimeters కంటే పెద్ద సైజ్ లో ఉంటాయి మ్యాక్రోప్లాంక్టన్స్. Is it clear? So nanoplanktons are less than 0.03 millimeters. Microplanktons are 0.03 to 3 millimeters. Macroplanktons are the more than 3 millimeters. So again, planktons are again divided into 5, classified into 5 according to the type of water bodies where they are present. So helioplankton, and ponds, they are present in the ponds. Limnoplanktons present in the lakes. Rheoplanktons or potamoplanktons, they are present in the running water. Hypermyroplanktons, they are present in the brackish water. And halioplanktons are present in the marine water. Okay, so their source, so ekkada untayi ane dani batti again they are classified. The next is necton. So necton is nothing but the large swimming organisms present in the depth of water bodies. అంటే డెప్త్ లో ఉండేవి, వాటర్ లో డెప్త్ లో ఉండేవి, స్విమ్ చేసేవి లార్జ్ బాడీస్ ని నెక్టన్స్ అంటారు. ఓకే, దే హ్యావ్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ మూవ్మెంట్ లైక్ అదర్ స్మాల్ ఫిష్ కానీ, స్నేక్స్, క్రొకడైల్స్, cephalopods, crustacea. So these are different. They are called nectons. Then benthos present in the bottom of the water. So bottom lo unde vaatni benthos antaru. So ivi kuda again we have phytobenthos and zoobenthos. Phytobenthos are the plant origin. Zoobenthos are the animal origin. Okay, so where they are present ane dani batti again there are different types. One is rhizobenthos, hyperbenthos. Hyperbenthos are present in the bottom mud, kinda burudalo atukuni untayi. Then salmons, so they are present in the sandy bottom, kinda isikalo unde vaatni salmons antaru. Then haptobenthos or periphyton, they are present in the submerged plants ki attach ayi untayi. Okay, then endobenthos, so they are present in the solid substrate, kinda edana solid substrate ki attach ayi unna vaatni endobenthos antaru. Next, detritus. Okay, so detritus are nothing but it is like a dead material. So it is waste material. They are divided into like bits of leaves, twigs, barks, remains of water plants. Okay. Suspended and settled. So suspended అంటే పైన తేలుతూ ఉండే వాటిని suspend, which will be floating. Settled means which will be at the bottom. కిందకి మునిగి లోపల ఉండే వాటిని settled అంట. Okay. So ఇవి కూడా like they will give the nutrition to the fish. Okay. Excuse me, today I'm stopping the class here. I am not feeling well. So from next week, we will try to take all the important sections. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay, madam.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
ma'am.
Is it clear till here?
Here, madam.
Yes, ma'am. More, I think we are having 3 classes more, ma'am, only.
Okay, yeah, we'll finish only important topics. You can also just tell me if you need any specific topics. Means if you
Okay,
are
ma'am. We'll go
okay.
from like small
Yeah.
chapters, ma'am. Life history of cultivated fish and prawns. Like unit 3 in block 1, unit 3 is like small one. It
Okay.
is having histories, but if we finish it, unit 3 will be finished, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Okay, if you have any doubts also, you can discuss. Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.